First, execution. Whenever we do have the right play, we got to find the right guy and hit him and get in the end zone.
One of the most important things you can do in order to become successful is constantly believe in yourself. Never think that you aren't capable of doing something. Always believe that whatever you can do great at. Anything you do, you can become great at. Whatever you want. It can be the smallest thing, and you know in your heart of hearts that you can possibly become one of the very best to ever do that. And that's the mindset you need to have. You need to believe that anything is possible when you're in charge, because you know you have that willpower. You have that hard work and that determination to go out and achieve whatever you want, because you're that determined and you're that focused.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Obviously, being able to do it at home, being able to win the Lamar Hunt Trophy here and do it for the fans and everybody like that was awesome.
On wanting to become successful. Now, there's going to be naysayers out there that are going to tell you that you aren't capable of that. You're not able to achieve greatness, but they're just going to be wrong, and that should be a huge motivator to you. You need to take what they say, keep that, and make that motivation for you to constantly strive and become better so that you can eventually prove them wrong and let them know that you knew you could do it. You believed in yourself, and anyone else who believed in you were the ones who were right. The ones that didn't believe are going to look stupid, and you're going to rub it in their face that you're successful and you achieved your dreams while they're sitting there wallowing in their own self-pity, not doing anything because they aren't as focused and motivated as you are. Because you know you have that innate ability to get stuff done when it matters.
I don't want to say it was frustrating. I mean, as a competitor, you want to play. I was blessed to be put in a great situation when I had Alex Smith in front of me. The greatest dude, the greatest teammate, one of the greatest leaders I've ever met. And he was someone that he taught me a ton. He taught me a lot, and it showed off this last season where I was able to jump in there, kind of take off wherever he left it off, and had a lot of teammates that made me look really, really well. During all the excitement, they won the game, and we were kind of just walking off the field after that heartbreaking loss at home. I didn't talk to him after the game, and so when I was kind of in the locker room, I was about to walk out actually, he came in and he got the security to let him in, and he just kind of said, "Man, you had a heck of a season." He knows what it's like to win a lot of big games. He knows what it's like to lose some big games. Not many, but a few. Yeah. And so he just said, "Man, you have to keep grinding." He said he loved the way that I played, and it was awesome for him to do that and kind of show that class at such a exciting moment. Yeah, I mean, my dad lost in the World Series in his career, and he continued to battle and continued to be who he was. And obviously, it hurts right now. I mean, it hurts a lot, but we're going to continue to get better. We have a young group of guys that have learned had a lot of success and learned from that, but we've had a few failures, and we have to learn from that, and we can't let this define us. We have to continue to get better, going into next year, being even better and preparing ourselves to hopefully be in this game again. It definitely affects it. When you have penalties in football games, especially when you're struggling and you're playing a really good defense, it's hard to continue to get in the end zone. I mean, as far as defensively, when we have penalties that extend drives, I mean that's how teams find ways to score points. And so you don't want to say it affects you, but I mean you go out there and you play your heart out. You just want to go out there and try to find a way to win and try to stay away from those penalties. I would have thought they were crazy for sure. I mean, you could have never expect kind of what's happened and transpired since I was at Texas Tech, and it goes with a lot of great people around me. It goes with just going through the plan and following the process, and hopefully it's just the beginning and we can keep moving forward and keep getting better as a team and as an organization. Yeah, I think there's several things. I'm going to make sure I take care of the people who got me here, mom, dad, family, girlfriend, everybody like that. And then I think the biggest thing to me is going to be giving back to the community. I mean, we went through some hard times in 2020 so far, and I'm excited to be able to give back and find ways to have a better second half of 2020, and I feel like this will help me do that. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously premature. I mean, obviously we've had a great start to my career. I've been blessed to be in a great organization, have a great team around me, which has made the transition easier for me. But now it's about stacking those years. It's about trying to find ways to get back to the Super Bowl, win those Super Bowl championships. And I think if I go out there every single year and I put my best effort forward, when I get to the end of my career, I'll be happy with where I'm at. I played baseball growing up my entire life. Very very late, but I was drafted. And I remember they actually called me and they said, "We know you're not coming. We'll see you in 3 years." And that's all they said on the phone. And I said, "All right." And I went to college. I do sometimes, but they tried, like they always get real mad if I do. It's cool like that. They don't want to seem like they're trying to use me now that I'm in the NFL. They want to kind of treat me exactly the same as they did when we were back in middle school together. My dad and mom, neither one were disappointed. They always told me whatever I do, just be the best you can and do the best you can at it. And so whenever I was choosing football and baseball, which one I was going with, they told me to make my decision and run with it. When I was younger, my dad wanted me to be a baseball player for sure. But as I got older, I knew he felt how much I loved football and how much I wanted to follow that dream. We were in a basketball camp and I was kind of playing up with the older kids. And since it was like camp, we were like 8, 9 years old, they said there was no 3-pointers. So I thought when I hit it, I won the game because we were down 2 points, but we actually went to overtime after that.